Hello, everybody. This is Bill, and I can't say thank you enough because if you've come to this video, you've waded through all the other ones and you've seen all the pay plans, but you know that this is the star of the show, and this is what I've said over and over again. 100% natural product, and if it doesn't work and it doesn't do everything that I've said that it does, if it doesn't penetrate 7 layers, if it doesn't relieve the pain, uh, then all of this is for nothing. But I promise you one thing, that this does in fact work, and you're going to see it over and over. And once you place it on somebody, you're going to see all the things that I've been telling you about, and you're going to have all the testimonies and stuff that I have, and that I could tell you. But right now we're going to talk about the final leg of the pay plan. It's the fifth option, and it's the residual income, and it's probably one of the bigger ones. It's also something you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about it because it's just gonna happen. Residual income. Now, these places that I've put on the screen have nothing to do with residual income as far as Therma Mend or KalosLife is concerned. What it does have to do with is these companies that you're seeing on your screen down here at the bottom: Walmart, Sears, Verizon, resellers, and Radio Shack. And there's just tons and tons and tons more. And probably if you go into the mall and you see a Radio Shack store, it's could be a company store, could be a dealer store, it doesn't matter. If you see a Verizon store, it's probably an authorized dealer. And that means that when they sign you up, either one of these, let's use Radio Shack for an example. If they sign somebody up and sell them a Verizon service, and they sign somebody else up for a AT&T service, and then some for Sprint, whatever, they don't have to worry too much about what they make on the phones because it's the residual income that they're after. And this residual income is nothing more than when the customer goes to Verizon and pays their bill, then Verizon then sends back to either Radio Shack, Sears, whoever happened to be the one to sell the service, and gives them a small portion of that payment. And the same thing's true for AT&T, and T, and the same thing's true for Sprint. Now, the significant thing is here, after these accumulate, this company doesn't have to do anything anymore. They just sit there and wait, and every month these residual checks start to come in. And the same thing is available with Kalos Life, except they call it the unilevel. It's residual income, and it's income that you earn uh, anytime that somebody repurchases either a case, half case, samples, or individual tubes or whatever. And in this scenario, I'm going to show you a couple of things. You know, when we look back over here, and I'm going to jump back a slide, I think. Uh, and when we over here, we talked about uh, this person here that was a personal sponsor of John's, and this person here, which was a personal sponsor of John's. Then those are level one people. These other people are not personal sponsors. So when we talk about this level one here, we're going to assume that we're looking at somebody that sponsored 3 people. Of course, you could certainly sponsor 4, 5, 6, or whatever, and these other numbers over here would increase accordingly. But this is just going to assume, just for a second, the uh, that the person has 3 people that they personally sponsor, and that those 3 people got 3 people the same as you did. Then those 3 people got 3, and so forth as we go down the line until we all get all the way down to level 9. If we got all the way down to level 9 and everybody did exactly the same thing as you did and sponsored 3 people, then you would have $309,000 in residual income for that month. Now, this number here is based on somebody purchasing not a full case of the product, but only purchasing 10 tubes, which is one half case. So if everybody sponsored three people and three people and three people and so forth all the way down, and all those bought a half case, then you would be looking at this number here as what we get in there. But we know that that may not happen because some of these people in here will buy zero. Some of these people in here will buy a full case. So there's going to be a mixture of things. That's a zero. Some of these people in here may buy zero, whatever. But so we're saying, yeah, that's probably, although we didn't say this number's not based on full cases, this number's already based on a half case. And we're going to say even that's not going to happen. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw out 90%. 90% of this won't happen. So we're only left with 10%. 10% of that is roughly $30,000 a month. And that's if only 10% do it. Now, is this something that's going to happen next week? Absolutely not. Is it going to happen next month? I mean, it could, but it's not likely that it's going to happen. This is the numbers that we're talking about. If you stay with this program and you do it, and you concentrate 2 to 4 hours a week, and you work it, and you stay in it, and you train whoever you sponsored in, you help them, and then help them help the other people, and you do that, then this is the numbers that you're going to be looking at a year to a year and a half from now. And for me, a year to a year and a half from now is just fine to start getting 30,000 a month. Because you got to realize in the meantime, there's going to be months when you're making two, three, four, five, $6,000 a month, or even if you just made, $2,000 a month. Uh, to me, that's a considerable amount of money, and you're building to this number here that we're looking at, which would be that $30,000. Excuse me, and that's residual income, and it just happens. That same $100 that we talked about in the earlier ones as far as purchase goes also qualifies you for all of this, so there's no extra that you got to purchase or anything like that for that. Once you do that $100 to get that bonus on the other side, then you get all of this is covered as well. So it's like, one deal does all, and that's the way it is. That's the big money, and unfortunately, it's almost the easiest one to explain, but it's also important to realize that this is not a get rich quick, and it's going to take a while to build this. So please forgive all of my mistakes. Please forgive all the video errors. This is not what I do, but I'm just a husband, and this is just what I'm told to do. And it was really easy for me because I believe in this product, and I believe in this product a lot. And I've seen what it's done for people, and it just, I mean, not just from the financial side, but just from the pain relief side. It's just amazing. If you got any questions, you can go to allnaturalthermamend.com. That's allnaturalthermamend.com. There is a contact form on there, and you can send us a contact, call us, send us an email, whatever you want to do, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible. And if you have any questions, please just give us a call. Thank you so much.